Alrighty, so the wind noise doesn't get to this one. I want to make a second version on why money is not the real problem. Now, in all this, last one on that I talked about, barter system, production, and the fact there was trade before there was money, and there was production before there was money. But it's a system that's been used, and I don't know if, I think even my state had a lot to do with it. I can't really remember, if we were involved in getting it off the ground a lot initially, but I know England has taken to it full on, and it's called the LETS system, L-E-T-S, and it's basically one of these swapping labour for labour, where you mind someone's kids and then you get a haircut, and and it's a moneyless sort of trade method, and some of these things, a lot of these things, are actually set a set price. A haircut is worth bang bang. So much labour is worth bang bang. This is worth bang bang. So they've got a set price. You don't have to have the system like that. You can decide to have a system of credits where you both agree to a certain amount of credits being transferred, but essentially it has someone who acts as a bank or a central bank who deals with these credits. Now, this person is run off their feet, gets tired and usually gives up and doesn't want to have anything to do with it because they just get used by the other users and they don't get paid anything for it. But a lot of the times, unfortunately, the founders just get sick of it, all the work they've got to do for it with no real return. And that is, there's one person who acts as the banker who keeps all the credits in tow, who owes what, has what in their bank account, so to speak. And it basically creates a whole system of trade, particularly with labour things. And, the ones that are running usually have a set price for each item, but, you may not want to run it like that. You may want to have it so that you can agree to a price and then transfer that amount of credits. But amongst big prepper groups, this will be very, very handy because there comes a time where you may run out of preps, where you may have run out of toilet paper and chocolate to trade, where things might be, you've run out of cheap stuff to trade physically that you've bought previously in a shop. So, this system's a brilliant system. It's been in use a lot, very heavily in England, although I think we had something in this state to do with the founding of it, or an early system or something like that. But I'll put links in the description to the Wikipedia page on it, and anything else on it that I think's of interest. But basically, it allows trade without any form of money, and it's just credits traded amongst people, but you can still have production, you can still have trade, and all this crap with no physical money, and with one person acting as your central banker. And for large groups of people, this will be fantastic. I mean, prepper groups, different prepper groups, maybe even members of militias, militia to militia, or prepper group to prepper group. And it's, with the English one, they had several systems. They managed to create another bank which was like the interbank between the systems. And not only that, I'm pretty sure they've actually made it so they can deal with the French as well. I mean, like trading between England and France, unbelievable. But anyway, it'll be in the description, so have a look.